Greetings, and thanks for tuning in to another Great American Survival. I'm Marvin Ford, and in today's real-time review, we're reviewing the Lew's Carbon Fire Combo. This thing is very nice. Picked mine up at Dick's Sporting Goods, and this is gonna set you back under $100. But I have to say, well done. It's a very nice combo. It does really well. It's got a 7:5 to 1 gear ratio on a 7:2 medium heavy casting rod. So if you want to upgrade your fishing setup, stick with us. We'll tell you all about it. All right, so we're headed down here to the water. I'm going to go down here and throw this bait caster around, see how it does. I'm pretty impressed with the results I've had with it so far. Works really well. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you're enjoying the Christmas season. Yes, it's December when I'm making this video, so. We've got the Lew's Carbon Fire Speed Stick. Now this is a really nice combo, but I don't think you can buy it as a combo straight out. And you know what Lew's does? Lew's makes great products. So let's try this out and see how it does. Not a bad cast. I like the sensitivity of this rod. You can feel that this is the Chatterbait Evo, and you can feel that blade kicking with every little bump with this rod being as sensitive as it is. Very nice. So when you first get one of these, let's go over here, it's a little easier. Got a little ripple going on over here. But what you're gonna do is when you first start off, I'm gonna take my brakes and I'm gonna back my brakes all the way down. And what I wanna do is I want that to be able to check and see how these brakes work. So as you see, nothing to it, no hands, no nothing. Worked really well, casted beautifully. Didn't cast very far, but what that's gonna do is as you get more and more comfortable with this, you're gonna back those brakes down, back it down to an 8. Let's try it there. A lot further. Nice. Still same thing. I can feel that chatterbait banging off the head. That blade goes kick, 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 and you can feel every bit of it. If you're looking at my rod tip, you can see my rod tip going back and forth. As you see that chatterbait coming through the water. I got that Z-Man chatter spike on there. Nice. Very nice setup. But everything you come to expect from Lew's. And what I recommend is if you're gonna use these, do exactly what I'm talking about. Set it up the same way and adjust your brakes every time you change. Like right now, this is a 1/2 ounce lure. If you change it to a 3/8, adjust your reel first, because you'll blow up your bait caster, have a big old nasty bird nest, and you're gonna blame the rod. When it wasn't the rod's fault, you changed and you didn't adjust. So. It is a 7:5 to 1 gear ratio, so a little faster than I'd like for a chatterbait, but it's working very well. Nice, nice cast. Now I will say, when you first dial this in, and you do, like I said, adjust the brakes, all I want you to do is adjust the spool tension till your lure, like when you hit it, doesn't fall. And then all I want you to do is back it down till it does that, and it doesn't backlash over here. Easy enough, right? It's a great way to set this up and a great way to get it dialed in. Adjusting your brakes is a priority. The spool tension, you just don't want it to where it's sloppy loose. So, where it doesn't have a lot of side-to-side movement. All right, let's talk about this reel. This reel is very nicely done. Composite frame, composite side plates. Also it is a 7:5 to 1 gear ratio, meaning it's very wide of what you can throw and use this reel for. Very well done. It has a 95mm bowed crank arm, and it also has these wind grip knobs on it, which work really, really well. Has anodized aluminum on the spool tensioner, and it's an audible spool tensioner. I always love that. Audible on the drag star. 15 pounds of drag being rocked by this thing, which is really nicely done. The internals are a solid brass speed gear, and that's been CNC'd. That's how they cut it. It has a 6-bearing system with a 0 reverse one-way stainless steel clutch bearing. And I think it's very nice. It's very easy to set up, very easy to adjust the brakes, and it just works. It works really, really well. The drag system, like I said, has an audible click and has 15 pounds of drag. Let's talk about the rod. So the rod on this one is their HVC High Velocity Carbon Series. Carbon Fire, very nicely done. I love the color scheme. 7.2 medium heavy, rated up to an ounce. Does have a fast action tip. Has a skeletonized reel seat so you can feel all those wonderful bites. Got the wonderful trigger up here for your finger. And it's small enough that you can one-hand this. You know, just sit there and palm it, you know, even on the rod. Very nice. Has these fantastic wind grips. I have these on my golf clubs. These things are amazing. As always, the one thing I don't like about a lot of Lew's is the Texas hook keeper down here. I fish out of a kayak, so if I put my lure down in here, I can't put my rod in a rod holder or anything like that. I would rather it been up here or be one of the ones that pops out of the reel here. That would have been much better. But it has an EVA foam rod butt. I like that. Makes it very comfortable when you bear that down against your stomach. Has the accents on there with the red anodized aluminum there. Has it there. Has these fantastic rod guides, which work really, really well. I have had in the past a bad selection when it comes to Lew's rods. I always break them. But this one right here, medium heavy, fast action tip, means the rod is going to be very useful. Being 7.2, it's a little longer, making those casts a little easier, but it's fantastic. Let's hit the water. Let's go. Very nice. Now, I've really enjoyed this. I've thrown swim baits, I've thrown swim jigs, I've thrown Carolina rigs, Texas rigs, and it does really well. Let's see, get over here a little further out. Now, it's colder weather. Usually I'm going to be Texas rigging something, working something slow, like a shaky head or a finesse rig, you know, the old Senko, you know, but very nice casts. But I like Lew's products. Lew's does really well, especially for the budget-friendly fishermen like me, where I don't have the world to spend on it. I can't drop $500 on a rod and reel combo. I'm going to let it sink to the bottom, pick it up off the top, let it fall. Try doing a little yo-yo, give it a little more slow presentation, see if that does anything. I just don't want to get hung up. This is a tungsten Evo, so it's like a $15 lure. All right, get through here. Banged off something, and that's what you want. When you're throwing this chatterbait, you really want to focus. If you're throwing it around timber and stuff like that, you don't want it to be hung up, but you want it to bang. You want it to hit those rocks. You want to throw it around those bridge pylons and things like that, because that noise is what draws fish attention, especially when you're talking about those reaction strikes. Very cool. All right, so that's going to do it for us. Hopefully this will help someone decide whether or not this Lew's Carbon Fire was the right combo for you. If not, Dick's Sporting Goods and Lew's both have a lot of options that cover a wide variety of fishing. Spinning gear, bait casters, they got you covered. Now, please do me a favor, comment down below and tell me what part of the country you guys are in. What do you like to fish for? Ice fishing? Do you wait? Do you do salmon? I'd love to hear from you guys. If you're down in Florida, do you fish saltwater or just freshwater? I mean, there's a lot of options. Like I said, I'll put links to Dick's Sporting Goods and to Lew's, and I'll put our Facebook and our Instagram page down there and some playlists in case you want to see some more. Hope you have a fantastic week, guys. God bless each and every one of you. Stay safe.